What's your opinion of the U.S. drone war in South Asia, Afghanistan, and Pakistan?
I think dropping drones, sending drones is cowardly. It disrupts the daily life for the Afghan people as well as the Pakistani people and their families. Normally, these people are very welcoming. Welcome people, welcome the stranger. And right now in Pakistan, 74% of the people are against the United States. So I am against drones primarily because they kill and also because the noise disrupts and frightens, and it's a cowardly action by our country.
Thank you. What group are you with?
The Women's International League for Peace and Freedom, Boston branch.
Thank you very much. What do your signs say, and why are you collecting signatures on your petition?
Our sign says that there's something very wrong with our society. It should be based on the golden rule, but it's based on the people with the gold making the rules. It's undemocratic.
Yes, today is Bulgaria. You have Christianity.
It's undemocratic. It's unequal. It should be based on equality, producing as equals, sharing according to need, not buying and selling. It should be democratic. Laws made locally and social order on a larger scale based on voluntary federation, not commands from above.
Logic, what's the plan? 11 years in Afghanistan. What's the logic? What's the plan? Here at home. Stop the wars and ground the drones. We need the money. Here at home. Stop the wars and ground the drones. We need the money. Here at home. Stop the wars and ground the drones. We need the money. Here at home. Stop the wars and ground the drones. We need the money. Here at home. Stop the wars and ground the drones. Wall Street, shut it down! 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 Take us out of the war again. There's only been a crowd. Let's all say we don't want to blame. The price of conquest is too high to pay, and we'll do for life's living. Ending war is our aim, 'cause we're 1, 2, 3 saying no to the old war game. I want to welcome you to our march and rally today. As you know, tomorrow commemorates the 11th year of our war on Afghanistan and occupations and all the rest that have been going on since then. And so we're here to talk about the wars at home, the wars at home that include police state repression tactics, and also the wars abroad and the ever-expanding wars abroad. I want to give you a little bit of an intro into what we're planning for today. We're going to start here with a rally, and we have a number of people speaking representing various groups that endorse us. Then we're going to be making some stops as we march, and we're going to be stopping at the military recruiters. We're going to be stopping at the Hyatt Hotel, where they've been having long-standing labor disputes. We're going to be stopping at Obama's headquarters to let him know what our feelings are. We are going to stop at Bank of America, and we're also going to stop at the school committee headquarters. And then we're going to wind up at Faneuil Hall, and we're going to have a closing rally there. So I hope that you stick with us and come to all of these, because we have great speakers, and we'll be having chants and a nice event. Home. There is a war on civil liberties with massive surveillance and attacks on our right to dissent. Indefinite detention along with torture is now the law. Racism is a weapon of war. They use it against Muslims and immigrants. They've stepped up the war on Black and Latino youth with racial profiling, stop and frisk, and harsh sentencing, resulting in mass incarceration and a very profitable prison industry. And to pay for their wars, they attack unions and our standard of living. Is it the Republicans who do this? Yes, it is. And it is the Democrats in power who lead the war of terror. We are in the streets today, and we need to stay visible in the streets, especially in election years. The only thing that will stop them is a strong and unified mass movement demanding no more war of terror anywhere. Thank you. As I mentioned before, October 7th is the anniversary of 11 years of endless and expanding wars. Demonstrations are being held in over 40 cities around the country, and also in other countries, including US, Canada, the UK, other countries. And I think it was mentioned that there's going to be a massive anti-drone and peace demonstration taking place in Pakistan tomorrow.
With the Boston branch of the Women's International League for Peace and Freedom, and we did, as was stated, have a death march, as some of the other WILF chapters have been doing, to call attention to the civilian killings and the other unwarranted killings by drones. I want to just start based because of today being a day recently after the presidential debate, and say that I and our branch and probably everybody here is with Big Bird. Given the choice between the military second to none and Big Bird, let's all give a big cheer for Big Bird. You know? In fact, Big Bird might be the only kind of drone bird I would want to see in the sky. But anyway, this topic of drones is a very sobering topic, and it also harkens first and foremost on American exceptionalism. There's no way in which the U.S. would tolerate any other country flying drones over us for surveillance or for warfare. It also marks a transition in warfare, where we don't have to declare war on any country. The president can just throw up a kill list, and whether you're in Yemen or you're in Pakistan or you're in Afghanistan, you can just be killed by a drone.
People that there is a full-fledged war raging against Iran right now. The issue of war is not some indefinite future, but present today, because this economic sanction against Iran, which is completely unjustified, is tantamount to total war against Iran, as a result of which millions of Iranian people are suffering. So I just want to conclude by a friendly advice, which is to let's revise our slogan of no war on Iran to no more war on Iran. Thank you so much.
Now taking no more war. Money for gold, not for war. We're taking no more. We want money for jobs and not for war. We're firing up. We're taking no more. We want money for jobs and not for war. We're firing up. We're taking no more. We want money for jobs. Go. Wars have got to go. Oh, Bama and Romney, you should know. Wars have got to go. Oh, Bama and Romney, you should know. Wars have got to go. And hey everyone, I'm Paul Hubbard from the Rhode Island Mobilization Committee in Providence, Rhode Island. I want to say greetings to my brothers and sisters in the anti-war movement. We're here to make sure that our soldiers and our returning vets get proper medical care, complete physical and psychological treatment for them. We want to end these wars. They've been going on for 11 years. I can't believe Afghanistan was happening for 11 years.
Military-industrial complex. The Hyatt Hotel is in the globalization war. They want us to conquer Guatemala. They want us to conquer El Salvador. They want to conquer the Middle East. And the reason they do is because they want markets. They want to put in non-union hotels in these places. They also want to exploit the forced immigration from these wars. Don't forget, most of the workers in the hotels come from countries that have either been bombed, exploited by the U.S., or sanctioned by the U.S. Most of our workers, 80% of our workers, come from these wars. And what does the Hyatt Hotels have to say? They say, we're going to eliminate to these immigrants and to all these workers, all health care. They had 100 room attendants in here. They forced the room attendants to train temps for 2 months.